Hello and welcome. As I'll entitle this somewhere in the just channel update, channel status video, there really isn't anything to update, as I'm not planning on making any type of changes whatsoever. In fact, the only real change I've decided to make today is move NLC2 from that of base X, meaning worth so much strategy, to try to gain alt strategy I've talked about before. So I'm going to try to gain as many of that. That's the only change I'm making. In this video, I want to talk about the analytics to the channel. As I've been doing videos for about a decade, I've been doing cryptos for close to 2 years now. And these morning session videos, whether it be the crypto day morning, the 2.5 minute warning, or the 4 minute video that I did, has been every day, with the exception of about 3 or 4 where I didn't have internet access, since I begun it. So content creation is something I've done for a while. Putting large aggressive streams or working hard to build a channel is most certainly something I have done loads of. I do not like things like I just trying to do thumb bait or click. I don't believe in clickbait as it is, and I don't do anything to try to promote the video. Any extra work towards that, it's stuff I'm not good at. It's stuff I'm not enjoying or don't enjoy doing as it is. So I don't do that kind of stuff. I realize there's a lot of people that would probably love my channel, and they have no idea it even exists, and a lot of them will probably never ever figure out such an event. I'm going to go through some statistics, be very transparent with the statistics amongst the channel. So with that being said, let's take a look at the statistics within such. And we're looking at the last 28-day stats for now, or to start off with, November 17th to current date, December, well, this is up to their completed date of 14th, 2-day lag. I have watch time, which has 49,107 minutes that were watched during that time, and an increase of 34 and 2/3% from the previous 28-day period. And there's a reason for that, because I've done a lot more videos in time during these 28 days than the 28 days prior to such. My view duration is at 5 minutes and 22 seconds, up 7.39%. That's always based on the videos you do. When you put out really good, longer videos that are pretty much must watch as the end, that's going to help. If you do a bunch of shorter videos, that number's going to go down. So that statistic is like meh for the most part. And I look at this channel as very successful and the exact opposite at the same time. Where views 9141 up 25.5% or 2/5 from the previous period, and that's a very low number. There's a lot of big channels that will get these views in the first 7 or 8 seconds or minutes of their video, and definitely within the first hour or two for many content creators. And average income $50. So I mean, it's a very small hobby income to say the least, but it's even up 41.5% from before. And I'm looking to upgrade or at least before I was in the upgrading of the trading view. And now what I'm getting is consistent annoying ads, and I really emphasize the word consistent, as well as the unavailability to have chart time frames like the 3-day and 400-minute and any other ones I choose to desire. And the 3-day and 400-minute are really ones I really did like. So those are the two things. But even then, before, like a few months ago, I really did need a information if a market was going to cross a certain level. I can't remember those particulars, but I did remember, okay, let's set my alert not for a beep on the computer, but for a text message. But I only had the basic pro plan, and I wasn't able to do such. And the reason why I had the pro plan, well, that was because that my revenues that I had during the November time frame, it was getting to the point where I was making several dollars per day, and I could pay it in just like 3 weeks worth of content. It was like, yeah, the Bitcoin price is like 11,000 at the time. It was a no-brainer. Now I look at the price reduction. I also got a discount, like some sort of special, like X amount off, that I took advantage at that time as well. So I think, you know what? At this current state, I have to work my butt off which is, or like I have over the last month, just to pay for it for 3 months. And then to reduce the annoying ads, I mean, I'm looking for other places, but unfortunately, it's like a monopoly they got. They're the only place, CoinMarketCap, or the TradingView, that has charts the way I would like to have it myself. But again, the ads, and those 2 time frames. So as far as my best videos of the month, based on estimated revenue, 246. So I literally make many dollars, or very few dollars, an hour when doing the crypto day morning, because the average time span is like maybe anywhere between 10 minutes to an hour to do these. Not really an hour. Some videos, yes. But if it's a 30-minute video, there's an extra 10 or 15 minutes that I use in planning how I want to do it, and just miscellaneous other things within it. Now, as far as how this channel used to, well, before I get into how it used to look, the reason why I know it's a phenomenal channel is because of the likes, the dislikes ratio, about 700 to 17. And it used to be better than that, because the likes have increased from the previous period, that of 50%, and the dislikes have increased by more than double. So therefore, maybe it's the lower prices, I don't know. Comments, this is a good one that it's down significantly, down 40%, when it should be going higher based on content creation. However, I got a lot of spam comments, and it sucks because I have to do scripts to put things in the spam section. So a lot of the comments that are not spam, I'm not even reading, no one else is. I put out a video where I asked one of my subscribers a question, and I looked for the next few hours that day, nothing coming up. A few days later, I get a comment stating, yeah, I got about your video for this, basically telling me that he sent it. I look at the thing, I don't see it. Then I go to the likely spam. Oh, there it is. So I just ignore everything upon that section, because I was getting bombarded of people trying to sell their Zilquas and all these other Odyssey coins and airdrops and all that BS bogus stuff. So it's that number, I'm glad, is down, because I'm not getting as many comments. Shares, this is the one I like to see go way up, whether it be calculatively, electronically this way, or you just tell your friend at whatever house, or you just say, hey, search the Money Charts channel, and where I don't know statistically that you did it. Either way, that works out really, really good. Now, we're looking at the statistics over the last 2 years. To say it's a hobby income at $1,000 a year, or under $100 a month average, is most certainly the case. And I started cryptos down here at the bottom area, and then it got up to the point from June until about October, where it did much better. The breakout here happened when Bitcoin broke a major resistance level. So it kind of coincided with such. And then it broke out again when Bitcoin had its amazing November and December and cryptos into January run. We can see the top on December the 20th. Then it'd go down, and then it would go up for the major Bitcoin falls. We can see here that in November and December, support was my resistance from the spring and summer. And over the last half year, my resistance was the winter support of last year. So the view counts, hobby level incomes. But down in here, I started doing this channel a decade ago. So when people say you got to work to earn, to get all notified and everything, well, I've done that many folds over. And then it got really good in 2010. Up until the end of 2011, I was doing mainly silver content, main economy type of stuff. And it was, every video I was getting 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 views every single time. It was getting a little high. I kind of was a little uncomfortable it being that high, but so be it. And then it went down. So I'm at the stage where if I ever need to generate a decent amount of income, and quite frankly, I don't need to do it this way, I can just put whatever I want on this channel. It's already ready to go right now. Do the whole thumb clickbait and all that type of stuff, and start to work on videos I know can get 20, 50, 100,000 views or whatnot. But I'm not going to do that. It would require me to actually have to have partners where they're the ones that would do the clickbait stuff. They're the ones that would actually edit the video, although I might do some video editing behind the scenes. They're the ones, their voices and their faces might be the ones being put up and stuff like that, but I'd only be doing that if I really needed the income. But when I look at the income sources that I've had over the last 2 years, I've made over $100 on just one video. Small example of day trading cryptos. And if you were to tell me, oh, by the way, can you come out and speak for a few hours? That would be basically my minimum price that I would work on if I were to do something like that. I made Bella. Bella was very profitable for me, not only through trade, but I'm surprised I've made just these two Bella videos itself made over $90. So it's like, not bad. I mean, this is where so many videos I get paid like nothing, and there's so many videos that pay me so well. There were two videos that I was very impressed with. One was 100 mils gold bar that's still generating income, and another one was on the silver, fake silver. That was one I was more proud of, but it just got tremendous amount of views because I bought this 100 mils gold coin on eBay, and then I did it for the purposes of stating what 100 mils meant, which was basically a coding, and how it is used to rip people off. Now, these things were selling on eBay for like $7, $10, $15. So you're paying for just the fact of the coin. That's a fair price to pay $10 for a 1 ounce 100 mils gold bar. But they were trying to sell 100 ounce silver bars for such expensive prices that this is my second most proudest video, and my 100 mil silver bar video that I did, not shown here, was the most proudest videos that I've done. I helped so many people out with that and I had to deal with so many of the sellers that were selling these bars because they sent me comments, and I know they were sellers based on what they were writing. They were not happy because I was hurting their business, and they were trying to rip people off. Now, this one here, when you're selling this one for $15, $12 or whatever, I think that's the fair price. I don't know what the going price is anymore for it, but to me, I thought that was a fair price. But they were trying to sell like the 1 ounce, 100 mils silver bars for like $15 or whatnot. It's like that was a ripoff. So it comes down to the fact that if I ever get to the point where I want to really advance the channel, and it would only be because of either A, because I need the income, which I don't, or B, because I think I can enjoy doing something and it would be fun to do, I would let you know in advance. If it happened to be something within cryptos and I did something, then I would probably change the name accordingly, let you know. And if it was something totally different, I'd make a different channel for cryptos and maybe whatever. But there's no plan on me doing any changes whatsoever. I feel that this could help people amongst content creators who want to do stuff just to understand how a lot of the income levels work throughout the advertisements. I know some people do get bombarded with the advertisements that come up. I hope that they're not so bad. I've had nobody really ever talk about it in the comments section, and I know there's ways of blocking it because there are programs out there that will do it. But it's definitely something I think that can help people within that information, because if you got an idea, you know how many views you can get. You get like so many cents per, so much per like thousand, like per 1,000 views, I make like a few bucks. Yet you'd make significantly less if you were doing shorter videos and so many other different things. The longer videos like this tend to get more ad revenue per view than the shorter ones. So there's some statistics there if you're interested. Again, this is more of a hobby thing, and I have fun doing it. So that's the only reason why I'm doing it, because the ratings are so bad that this channel should have been done in 2013 or 2014, but it's still going as we're entering 2019. Have yourself a great day and take care. Bye-bye.